Hi, and welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. My name is Skyla Ramirez. We are working on detox still. So, last month in our theme of detox, it involved a lot of really active contractions with the body, forced exhales, things that required like a lot of physical effort or a lot of physical investment. Now, we're going to try to complement that with a little more of a passive approach. So, this is going to feed into the concept of what we call rest and digest, which means we tap into this really intense relaxation response. And the more relaxed we are, the more our body is able to metabolize, digest, and assimilate both food and also toxins. So we are working on relaxing more than anything else. That way the body can do its thing. So to begin, let's start with our acupressure points for this month. And we're doing a specific hand gesture known as the Shakti Mudra. Now, Shakti is known to enhance more lunar or feminine energies in the body. And these energies often help to regulate more so the right hemisphere of the brain. So we're working with emotional regulation, helping to alleviate triggers, also helping with creativity and imagination. So this is a pretty significant hemisphere of the brain to work with, and it's the hemisphere of the brain that often becomes underactive when we are really stressed out. So let's go ahead and activate the relaxation response in the body. Take your hands in front of you, curl your thumbs in. Take your index finger and middle finger, the peace fingers, curl them over your thumb. We're going to touch the flat parts of the knuckles together on those fingers, and then we'll be able to press the ring finger and the pinky finger together. From there, we'll just lower the hands down in front of the heart. And if it feels comfortable to keep them a little higher, you can keep them a little higher. Really, keep them wherever your shoulders feel the most comfortable. From here, you're just going to put enough pressure into the fingers and into the knuckles, enough pressure so that, let's say you were squeezing a perfectly ripe grape and you don't want it to bruise, you don't want the skin to break on that grape. So just a little bit of pressure, just enough so you would feel if you were squeezing a ripe grape, there's going to be a little bounce back. There won't be any damage to the fruit. So right here, sit nice and tall, bow your head, and start to focus on a steady breath only in your belly. We're going to try to keep that breath as low as possible. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine, breathe in through the as much as possible. Take that breath down all the way into your stomach. And then as you exhale, you're slowly letting that breath go. Contract the side ribs and contract your navel in towards the spine. Inhale, breathe into the nose, down into your belly. Pause on the exhale, slowly soften your belly. And you do want to add in just a little bit of a contraction on the side hip, side rib, and the navel, maybe even the low back. Just the slightest bit of contraction to flush out any toxins, just giving those kidneys a little more of a boost. Inhale again, in through the nose, down into your belly. Keeping a little bit of pressure in the chest, maybe. It could be directly in the center of the chest or higher, encouraging the chest to stay still. So encouraging that there's no rise, no fall in your chest or shoulders. That movement is only in the stomach region. Breathe into the belly. Slowly exhale. You can exhale with your mouth open or closed. Inhaling into the nose, down into the lowest parts of the lungs, the parts that inflate your stomach. Then exhale, it's passive, adding in your own bit of effort by contracting the navel to the spine and pulling in your side ribs. Just one more like this. We're keeping the hands where they are, keeping them here for at least 5 minutes. It's recommended that you hold these particular positions with the hands to affect the acupressure points. This in particular, hold it anywhere from 5 minutes to 45 minutes. So the effects of some of these holistic approaches may take a little longer to kick in, not as quick as a pill, that's for sure. but definitely longer residual effects for us. When you're ready, just soften your jaw, soften your chin, maybe even let your bottom lip fall away from your top lip so that you feel that you're able to fit maybe just a pinky finger or even one of those small red coffee stirring sticks directly in the middle of your bottom lip and into your mouth. So you want just a little bit of space, maybe even between your teeth. If you know that you tend to hold tension in your jaw, lean forward. We want to get some pressure off your low back and pelvis. That pressure in the low back and pelvis can create tension in the jaw and throat. There is an intimate connection there. So you just lean forward a little bit, bow the head, and just continue to breathe easy. Imagine your whole body is like a sponge, and truly we can absorb the breath with the whole body. So as you inhale, not only receiving the breath in through the nose and down into the belly, but maybe feeling also as if you absorb the breath through your low back, absorb the breath through the back of your heart, maybe even feeling as if the breath moves in through the crown of the head or through your ears into the mind space. Still pressing into the ring finger, into the pinky finger, pressing into the flat parts of our knuckles with the thumb gripped around those fingers, holding our Shakti Mudra. Begin to sense that there is an orange orb of light. It's resting low at your low back, at your sacrum. And as you inhale now, sensing that your body is absorbing this orange light is the energy of creativity, emotional regulation, manifestation. It's also the energy of sensuality, pleasure. Absorbing this orange light, soften the jaw, soften the hips. Now watch as this orange shifts to more of a coral. So somewhere between orange and hot pink, we have an energy that is coral colored or flamingo colored. Absorbing this color into the low back. Possibly still shifted forward just a little bit. Keeping these orange and coral energies low in the back. Begin to sense that there is a light, rosy pink light behind your middle back, moving up into the center of the chest. And as you inhale, this very light, very airy, pink energy is absorbed directly into the center of the trunk of your body, above the navel, into the heart, also up into your shoulders. Perhaps even sensing bands or rays of red, orange, coral, and pink energies swirling behind you. We have the red promoting support and stability, the orange and the corals, emotional regulation, creativity. Pink, compassion and understanding. Now maybe start to feel as the back of your chest or the back of your middle spine absorbs pink light. Feel that the back of your lungs expand when you inhale. Again, keeping the center chest completely still. You could even press your hands a little harder into the center of chest. promoting that stillness in the chest space, encouraging the back of our bodies to open, the back of the heart, the sides and the middle of the back of your spine, even opening through the low back. Continue to absorb the breath with pink, orange, coral light, grounded by red. We absorb pink light into the back of the body, and as we exhale, see pink light leaving from the front of your body. As this light leaves, hearing the sound yum, Y-U-M, yum, without having to make an audible sound, instead recruiting the voice from within to chant yum. Absorb pink light through the back of your body. Exhale, hearing yum. Yum is the sound, the bija, the seed that promotes growth in the heart space, fruition in places of compassion and understanding. We'll take one quiet minute to simply work on visualizing the pink light, absorbing it through the back of your body. Exhale, either watching it leave out the front or hearing it leave. Slow down the exhale. Pause after the exhale. Pause for at least 6 to 8 counts or more. Slow down the exhale. Pause. At least 6 to 8 counts in that pause, more if it feels right for you. Let's do at least one more long exhale, absolutely no rush. And pause. At your body's leisure, breathing in, release your hands. Let the knuckles rest down on your lap or on your knees, palms facing up. Still working with those lunar, passive, and calming, compassionate energies. Begin to sense that there is a heat in the palm of your left hand. Start to shift that energy over to your right hand. And now from awareness to the right, shift it to the left. Almost juggling these energies through the process of awareness, shifting. And you might feel it, or maybe it's just thinking about the shift. Awareness in the left hand, warm energy. Move it over to the right. Think about the very center palm of your right hand. And now shift it over to the left. Balance the awareness as you begin to shift just a bit from the left to the right. Pause when you sense that the energy, the warmth, is balanced in both left and right palms of your hands. Notice that you may have to continue to shift, allocating in very small increments, moving over energy from left to right, right to left, in order to maintain balance. This practice may ultimately help to remind us how very delicate balance is, how intricate balance is. It really is a balancing act. It's always shifting. Again, notice when there's a lot on the right. Slowly shift to the left, keeping awareness in both hands. This energy, neither created nor destroyed, just shifting. When you're ready, breathe in through the palms of both hands. Take in a big breath to your center chest. And now let it go. Open your mouth. 2 more. Breathe in. Let it go. Just 1 more. Big breath in, down into the belly, lift the heart, full body breath. And now let it go. From here, let's press the palms together, push the thumbs into the center of the chest. Final closing gesture. From here, we can close together. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day and continue to work on that balancing act.